You getting it twisted, getting all jelly, cause you think I'm with them, but you know you not ready. My truth got me up at 6 a.m. Tapping in the Zoom, cause my God is the REM. Straight up, he died for me. When I pull up, I know he got me. Don't play faves, we all his queens. When they say woman, they mean God.
Hey, good people. Welcome to Determined Women of Destiny, the place where passion meets purpose, where amazing women doing amazing things come to show off everything that they do. You will be influenced and inspired, encouraged and empowered, along with a whole lot of motivation so that you can believe dreams really do come true. I'm your host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. Welcome to the show. This is the last show of season 6. If you missed the other 11 shows, don't worry, it's holiday, baby. You can go ahead and you can watch the rest. This is Determined Women of Destiny. I am your host, Yvonne, the Motivator Man. I'm so glad you decided to spend this time with me, considering it is Christmas Day. The fro is back. Got my earrings on. Love my fro. And I'm going into the new year all natural as I am. Today, my guest is Kito. And Kito has this wonderful name. And I'm going to let her say it. And we're at her little piece of heaven called Snab House. Welcome to the show, Kito.
Thank you so much. My name is Kitokainoi.
And tell us what Kitokainoi means.
Kitokainoi means precious jewel in Korean and Swahili.
The two together. Isn't that beautiful? Now, Kito has, like I said, a little slice of heaven. She has a salon it's called Phoenix Salons, right?
Yes.
Here in Long Island, New York, in Deer Park. And Kito is known for very different things. Like, you're not going to see her stuff anywhere. This is not her first shop, am I correct?
Correct.
And tell us, how did you come up with the name Snab House?
Well, Snab House is because my customers, I call them snobs. When women get dressed, we think we're cute. We have this personality about us when we look good. And it's sort of snobby, but not in a bad way. So I call my customers snobs, and my t-shirt line is Snabish. I was like, what else would be better for me to name a store than the Snab House? Because this is where my customers spend most of their time. This is where the snob stays 24/7.
And this is the type of shopping for a woman that wants something different. She doesn't want the same thing as everybody else. This piece right here, this is a jean jacket that goes to the floor. And Kito has taken different pieces of jeans, like this is like the top of the jean, like the waist, and it has the zipper and the back pockets, and she added the move fabric. Now the move fabric is also inside of this jacket, but it's at the bottom of it. And this jacket, of course, stops at the waist where most jean jackets do, and then it goes all the way to the floor. So how many pieces or how many jeans did you have to cut apart for this?
Well, this jacket, I took 6 pairs of jeans.
Wow.
And I cut them all up into different sizes, different shapes, and I used the waistline as additives to add to the jacket to give it some type of depth. The jacket, I started designing it from the bottom up. So I would say that it took about 12 pieces of denim.
Right. And it's really a beautiful piece. If you like jeans, you guys know my go-to wear is jeans all the time. Jeans and t-shirts, what I live in, I love them. So if you're looking for something really swanky, that's jean material, you want to come on down to the Snab House. Now, I like what you said about, when women get dressed and they look good, they have that snobbish attitude.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be derogatory. No. That snobbish attitude is like your nose in the air and you're just feeling so good about yourself. So why wouldn't you want to be snobbish?
Right.
Now, Kito does a whole lot of stuff. She's very, very creative. If you can see this is a wine stopper. And this was created by Kito, and it's all bejeweled. And when you pull out your wine for your guests, and you happen to, I almost broke that. And you happen to pull out your wine with that stopper, honey, that's a conversation piece. And keto is known for just making things and doing stuff that will start the conversation. Like, she over here looking like the Little Mermaid. You know, they had so much controversy over a black mermaid. Here she is right here with me today. And if you are going to be mad about the black mermaid, then you're going to be mad about keto and her mermaid hair. But everything keto does is just so different. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to break, and we're going to come back and we're going to discuss some of the other things that keto does. But you know what? Before we go to break, let's look at this wine bottle here. Do you see this? All bejeweled. Don't look at my nails. It's the holidays. I get my nails done. But all bejeweled. And it comes with the wine in it. So you don't have to worry about emptying out a wine bottle and bring it to her. She will bejewel and the wine inside. Now, how did you come up with the concept of bejeweling wine bottles?
Well, I figured I've seen so many people just designing bottles. Mm-hmm. You have the Hennessy Patron, which is really big.
Right.
I wanted to do something different. Mm-hmm. So I decided to offer the champagne and the wine in the bottle and make these totally different, where you can sit them up on your piano, or even if you don't want to open a bottle and drink the wine, you have the wine. Mm-hmm. At least it's not an empty bottle. And I use all different types of stones. These are shells, seashells actually, but they're thick. And I did glasses along with it to match.
Yes. So let's get up the matching glass.
This is one of the glasses.
So, you see that? You'll see? And this is happy birthday. So you're celebrating your birthday with a designer bottle of wine that once the wine is finished, you still have the designer bottle, and now you have a matching glass. Now that's a birthday to remember always. But I've got to go to break. But before I go to break, that's right, y'all, the t-shirts are still available. The DWD t-shirts. You just hit me up at determinedwomendestiny@gmail.com. Give me your size, and I will have it sent to you. And even if you want more information, I can handle that too. So you guys make sure you come right back. Determined Women of Destiny is more than a talk show or a podcast, more than a Facebook group or TikTok videos. It's a tribe that vibes. It's a networking hub for women to funnel ideas and endeavors, to connect, helping each other be the best version of themselves, independently and collectively. If you would like to be a guest on the show or would like to join this great group of women, please email determinedwomendestiny@gmail.com. Hey, good people, you are back, and thank you for coming back. But you know what I'm going to say? Where you been? You know, the good stuff happens in the beginning, but I'm glad you decided to join me. Thank you. I love you. I can't do what I do without you. So know that you watching, like, sharing, and subscribing, which I hope you're doing every show, helps me to do what I do and bring more women like Keto to the forefront so you can see what she does, get some inspiration, some motivation, and make some sales over here. Because I know it's Christmas Day, but what about all those people that you said, I'm going to get you after Christmas? You come on down to the Snab House at, give the address.
1253 Deer Park Avenue, North Babylon. Suite 145.
Okay, so for my Long Island girls, come on down. Now, I told you Keto's known for doing some really outrageous, beautiful stuff. Look at this bag. Yep, she did it. Because Keto also is an artist. She's also a photographer. She's also a techie. So she brings everything that she has to one place, and that's here. And this bag says Mo Money. Now, where did you get the concept for doing bags like this?
I just wanted people to have a way to express themselves. When I started doing these bags, actually, we were in the beginning of the pandemic, which was a very hard time for myself. I was going through a lot of things emotionally and mentally, and this is where I expressed it out on the bags. So these bags, I consider them to be personality bags. Oh. So this was one of the bags I did. Mo Money was the movie with Damon Wayans, Stacey Dash, and what are we after? We're after more money.
More money.
More money. So there's a lot of bags where this came from. These are Birkin style bags. They're not Birkins.
Birkin
this ain't
style.
Birkin style.
This is keto bags. It's a keto bag, and it's not a Keto. That's your diet. This is a Kito. Say your name for us again.
Kitokainoi.
Keto. This is a Kitokainoi bag. Can you imagine someone stopping and saying, "Oh my goodness, that's so nice. This is a Kitokainoi bag." Everybody gonna be like, "Well, who and where is that?" Give them the address again.
1253 Deer Park Avenue, North Babylon.
So come on down and do some shopping. She has some beautiful bracelets. All of this is hand done. Hand done. She's at home just whipping stuff up for you. Now, right behind us is the counter. And I'm going to move out the way so you can see all of this beautiful stuff. These are the wine stoppers, wine bottles. Okay. Now, y'all know I love a good pen because every time you see me, I have a pen with something. Look at that. That's a writing pen. That's a clicker pen. You pull this pen out and you start writing with it, trust me, everybody's going to want to know where you got it from. And if you'd like to keep it a secret, you can. That just means that you have to buy more stuff from Keto. Okay? And this is her soft opening, so she's allowed me and all of you to come on in to get a first look. Now, Keto, tell us, how did you decide that you were going to be an entrepreneur? Because honestly, I'm going to tell you the truth, I ain't never known Keto to work. Not a 9 to 5. Now, you probably have.
I have.
But I've never known her. And Keto has always been an entrepreneur. So tell us where that came from.
Well, when I was younger, I was a mother at a very young age, and I wanted to be with my baby. Mm-hmm. So I went to school for cosmetology, but before I even did that, I started braiding hair and getting paid for hair. I can cook. So I started cooking dinners, and I was making money from the dinners, and then having multiple jobs and, doing my own thing. I realized that I was not to be under anybody. I wanted to be a boss. I was more of a person that ran my own show, made my own money, showed up when I wanted to show up, and I like to do business with people and build relationships with people. And you can do that when you work for somebody, but more so when you work for yourself, it's more open for you to deal with people and build relationships with them on a more personal note. And I started doing cell phone cases, and I started selling those. And then I love fashion and photography and designing. So I was doing it at home for myself and for my kids. And I realized, I was like, people like this stuff. Every time we would go out, people would be like, well, where'd you get that from? Where'd you get that from? I made it. Oh, could you make me one? And then I was doing it for nothing at first. I was just making things for people, just giving it to them. I didn't care because they were wearing something of mine. I felt good about that. But then I realized that I could make a business out of it. Yeah. And I've been doing it for years, just creating things, designing, and it's a blessing for me. And it's very therapeutic. It's very therapeutic. I sit there and things come to mind, and I just get right to it, and I do it. And I love doing it. I love giving people what they want.
See, I love that because Keto knew her skill set, and that was being creative. And she also realized that I can get paid for this, so I can make money. And you make more money for yourself than you ever will make working for somebody else. Don't forget, when you go to work every day, you're going to work on somebody else's dream while yours is sitting on the shelf for you to come back home and pick it up. And sometimes we're way too tired. I know some nights I am, because I'm still a 9 to 5 in myself. And sometimes I'm way too tired to think about content. And, if you can do it, then do it. you know. And if you still have to do the part-time business, it's okay, just as long as you make sure that your creativeness doesn't sit on the shelf because you're busy working at somebody else's dream. I also like what you said when you realize that I'm doing this for free. Well, why should I do it for free? Please know, my entrepreneurs, you are worth the amount that you say what you're selling your product or your service for. And if someone says to you, oh, well, that's too expensive, that's okay. You're not my client.
The price is the price.
That's right. You're not the person I need to be selling it to. Well, you're more expensive than so-and-so. I will drive you to so-and-so so you can get what you want at a cheaper price. But the price is the price. And we don't do this for free. Just like you don't go to work for free. They pay you a salary. We do this so we pay our mortgages, we pay our car notes, we pay our light bills. We have to eat too. Both of us are very full-figured women. We're not starving, so we need to eat.
Right.
But for some reason, when you're in business, especially Black women in business, and you know somebody, they expect for you to give it to them for free. The earrings I have on were $10. I ordered these from my niece. My niece that I've had since 12 years old. I sold into her business because I want her to be profitable. So the last time I had an event, Keto had this pocketbook, and you guys might have seen it, or if you came to the Vibe, the Sunday Vibe, it's a pocketbook that's a clock. And I bought that pocketbook. I wanted to sew into a business, but I also want that pocketbook because everywhere I wear it, people be losing their mind. Because who else walks around with a clock other than Flavor Flav?
That's right.
So it's a very unique bag. It's very beautiful. And it's a conversation piece. Keto makes stuff for you to talk about. We showed you her coat, that she was making. You wear this coat, you're going to be stopped. You pull out this bottle of wine and, the matching glass. There's a story behind it. We don't communicate enough, and we don't communicate our stories enough.
Right.
And these are pieces to allow you to do it.
Yeah.
Keto's background is one that would have said, stop. But all I've ever known her to do was to fight to go forward, to let people know that no matter what happens in your life, you can make it. So we're going to go to break, and when we come back, Keto's going to talk about her beginnings and how she has fought to be the woman she is today. If you don't think you need to come back, trust me, this last segment is going to give you all the motivation you need to be the woman you need to be in 2023. So y'all make sure y'all come on back. Determined women of destiny. Hey, my determined women of destiny. I see you out there running here, running there, doing this, doing that. You got to buy this gift, and you're getting some gifts too. You're eating with friends and family, and you're just planning up your days and haven't taken any time for yourself. Luckily for you, our newest sponsor, Helena Robinson, has an ebook called 40 Moments for Your Soul. So I'm going to need you to get your fluffy robe and your fuzzy slippers, find your favorite chair, and get you a cup of hot cocoa and sit down and read this book. It is a book of poetry that is just so inspiring for your soul, and it gives you a moment to sit down and relax. And isn't that what we all need to do? Check out the book, 40 Moments for Your Soul by Helena Robinson, the first woman that sends me a message on this show. I will give that to you for the holidays. Honey, I'm in the gift giving mood too. So y'all make sure y'all check her book out. Welcome back. If you're just tuning in, you're checking out Found the Motivated Man with Keto, and we are here at Determined Women of Destiny on location at the Snab House. Just to give you a little recap, the Snab House It's named the Snob House because, you know, when women buy something that's really nice, we get that attitude of who we are. So we're not using it as a derogatory term. We're using it as a term of endearment. Yes, you feel snobbish when you feel good and you look good. And then we went into talking about how she took her creative juices and put them in that pot, stirred it up, and became self-employed, and how her pieces are conversation pieces. There's nothing you're going to wear or you buy from Keto that's not going to start a conversation. And now we're going to start that talking about, I like started from the end to the beginning, right? I want to talk about Keto and your childhood and your upbringing.
Yes. So I am originally from Harlem. I went into foster care when I was 9 years old, came to Long Island, and it was really rough for me being in the foster home that I came to. It was very hard. I was angry. I was lost, confused. I didn't see me winning anywhere because I was losing. It feels like from my time of being on this earth, I was just at a lost situation. And when I finally got out of the system is when I realized that there was light at the end of the tunnel for me. I didn't want to give up because I already had a baby so young. And then I had 2 more kids as a teenager. So I had 3 now. I couldn't give up. I have to keep striving.
How old were you with 3 kids?
I was 19 with 3 kids.
Wow.
I went to school. I didn't drop out. I graduated. No, I didn't go to prom, but I graduated. I wasn't going to give up because I didn't want my kids to have a hard life either. And if I would have dropped out, I wouldn't have no education. And even though I have my own business, I still have education behind me. And so many girls I knew back then, they were dropping out of school. They were giving up. That wasn't an option for me because I knew that I was stronger than that. Way stronger than that.
So even though, you know, your beginning was rough, you never said, I'm going to give up. You always saw a way.
I felt that I was, but I knew that I couldn't. I knew that I couldn't give up. It's no reason to give up. I had people depending on me. And even though I was a kid myself, I had children depending on me. I couldn't give up. You know, I wanted to drop out of school at times like that. I didn't. I ended up going, they had something, the PAP program, the Pregnancy Adolescent Program back then. Thank God for that. I was able to go there, take my babies, put them in the daycare, and go and get my education. Take up a trade. I did things. And to this day right now, if there's anything that you can do is be yourself and believe in yourself, and don't let anyone tell you that you can't do it, because you can do anything that you put your mind to.
Wow. So, my determined women of destiny, if you have some daughters that are struggling, or nieces or granddaughters, I think Keto has just said it all. You know, once you put your mind to it, you can do it. If you're a determined woman of destiny and you're struggling, again, you put your mind to it, you can do it. We're all facing some stuff. You know, even before COVID, but now after COVID, it's hard. You know, business has changed drastically. You know, for me, I had to understand Zoom. I had to understand Facebook Live and all that other stuff because my walking in someplace, going to a microphone had stopped. And even though we're back outside, still, people are asking more and more, can you do a Zoom? Can you do a Teams? And even though I'm getting the same money, I had to level up. And Keto was saying, you know, she had responsibilities that she had to level up. She had to make it. So that's our inspiration to you all that might be waffling, can I can't I? The answer is you can. Now, Keto has bracelets. And these bracelets are phenomenal, and she sells sets. So all of y'all know about these bracelet sets. Now, Keto, I want you to tell us about this set right here.
This set right here is the protection set, is what I call it. It's a statement bracelet. All the bracelets are statement bracelets. And I'm going to show you.
Well, tell us, what is a statement
How?
bracelet? For people that don't know.
A statement piece would be, well, you're into fashion. So I have like cabochons on here.
What's a cabochon?
A cabochon is just another terminology for charms that are made out of epoxy and resin.
Okay.
And it's Fendi, the Fendi Mickey Mouse, and we have the Fendi Blinged signature charm, and these are angels. Angel wings right here. Wonderful. So this is why I call it the protection piece.
Okay.
And these are precious stones right here. These are all precious stones.
Now, all three of these are a set. You buy them all together.
It's a set.
And you wear them all together. And see, these colors, I love these colors. You guys know I love the warm colors and the cool colors because they go with everything. So if you need something that's just going to go with everything, this will do it. This will absolutely do it.
And they won't pop on you. They're very strong. They're double stranded, so they will not pop. But when you put them on, I just want to let everybody know there's a way to put these bracelets on. You take it and you roll it on.
That's why it doesn't get stretched out.
That's why it doesn't stretch
because
out.
Because you're rolling it on. So ladies, for all of you that wear the bracelets that have the elastic, stop pulling it and putting your hand through it. Roll it down.
And then you go like this.
And then you roll it on. See, I love what I do because women always give y'all the best tips. I learned something. I hope y'all did too.
Yeah.
So you come on down. I know that you're going to see this on Christmas, and she will be closed. But you will be open Monday.
I will.
She'll be open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So sometimes you can give somebody a New Year's Eve gift if you couldn't give them one for Christmas. And if they're like me, I don't care when you give me the gift, baby. Just give it to me. I'm just so happy. So you come on down to Snab House at
1253 Deer Park Avenue, North Babylon, Suite 145.
And your email address?
My email address is customerexperience@snobhouse.com.
So come on down here and get some gifts for your people. And I look back because I love this birthday. So if anybody want to give me some, give me this birthday glass. This glass is beautiful. Since we in gift giving mode, right? So I want to wish all of you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And I look forward to seeing all of you in season 7. Now, again, this t-shirt is available for purchase. Hit me up, Determined Women Destiny @gmail.com. And, you know, I always like giving stuff away. The first woman that hits my email with that will receive this t-shirt for free. So make sure that you're the first so that you can get the free t-shirt. Kito, thank you so much for welcoming me into your little slice of heaven, the Snab House, to learn about everything that she has, all of her items. And hopefully y'all come down here and buy some stuff. Now, just earlier, who was in the salon?
LL Cool J made an appearance here today at 12:30.
And all of you know that he's from Long Island. If you didn't know, he's from Bayshore. So he came on home for the holidays and made sure he stopped here to make a purchase. So if that gives y'all any indication to come on down and see all of her fabulous stuff, come on in. Even if you just want to visit and say, hey, I saw you on the show, I just wanted to come and say hi. That's support also. That's support also. But I'm going to tell you, you're not going to leave and not buy something.
Right.
You're not going to leave and buy
something. And I want to let them know that right now, like you said, it's a soft opening. I'm still setting it up. The walls are empty and everything. There's a lot of accessories in here. There's a lot of sales going on right now. But I cater to the full-figured woman.
Yes, God.
And I style as well. So shoes, apparel, clothes, hair, makeup, all that will be here by the summer.
And you can have a private session. She'll lock the door. and she'll put up the curtain over the door where the window is, put the sign out and say private showing in progress.
Yes.
And you can come in here by yourself and be just bedazzled, beautified, and just have a great time.
Have a nice little sip.
See?
While you shop.
Just always accommodating.
Yep.
So y'all come on down and check her out. And I will see you in 2023, unless you see me first, because I'll be doing some stuff around town and I'll bring you with me. Thank you for a great season, y'all. Love you. Keep doing what you're doing until what you're doing gets done. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings.
You're like, whoa, man. There goes a woman of God. They be looking like, whoa, man. There goes a woman of God. I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman first. I'm a woman, I'm a woman, I'm a woman.